It's Carter Sports back. And they saying Caleb Williams is a system quarterback. So we gonna talk about it. Carter Sports, let's go. What's up, y'all? Since USC blitzed Louisville and Billy Moss threw for like 6 TDs in the Holiday Bowl, the talk around town is Caleb Williams, assistant quarterback. So let's take a dive into that. USC had a 7-5 season, so we give people who want to fit that narrative plenty of ammunition that Caleb Williams is a system quarterback. He ain't all that. But if you ask me if he's a system quarterback, I say yes and no. I'll say yes and no. I say yes because he could play within the system and have success and be a beneficiary to that system, how it's quarterback friendly. So yes, he's a product of a system. Every quarterback is. Every quarterback run a system. Every quarterback is a system quarterback. You got to run the system or the coach gonna sit you down if you can't run the system and move the offense up and down the field. But then I say no, he's not a system quarterback, because everybody who watched USC, if you watch USC every game, Caleb Williams plays out the system. He plays outside the system. Caleb Williams play schoolyard football. He play backyard football. He hold the ball long, trying to make big plays. He don't play the system. He don't take the check downs. You see Miller Moss, he taking the check downs. He getting the ball out on time. System quarterback in Lincoln Riley, offense gonna look like Miller Moss look. All timing. If it wasn't there, he ran immediately or he threw the ball in the dirt. He just sit around and try to wait for to make the big play. So in that aspect, Caleb Williams is not a system quarterback. He's his own system. He's a freestyler. He's a backyard at the park type football player. That's the type of football Caleb Williams is. He's his own system. So I say no, because Caleb don't play within the system. He played outside the system. And sometimes that was to USC benefit, and sometimes it was to our downfall. I admit, it's pros and cons when Caleb Williams is playing the Caleb Williams system. Now, during the game, it's going to be snaps and plays where he play within the system, deliver dimes on time. But the other half of the plays, he going to improvise. You see when Miller Moss threw that touchdown in between 3 defenders, Caleb don't take them chances. Caleb, he has, but he don't like to take them chances where he throwing in the small windows. Caleb like to hit you when you wide open or throw you open. He don't like to fit it in tall, small windows. He's really not a timing quarterback. Caleb Williams is not a 1, 2, 3, get the ball out or make a decision and throw it in the dirt or run. No, he's a sit back, let me see somebody break open, and with this cannon of an arm I got, I'm finna get the ball to him. So Caleb gonna have to make that adjustment, because in the NFL, it could be more timing, because the DBs, the players are so much fast, you can't wait to throw it when the player get open. You gotta be able to anticipate him getting open. But Caleb, the type of player, he gonna hold the ball and scramble around into the DB. You know, a DB can only cover for so many seconds. The DB can only cover for so many seconds. So that's the stress Caleb Williams, that's what Caleb Williams is special at. Holding the ball so long that eventually somebody got to get open. The DB can only cover for so long. That's what made Caleb Williams lethal, is that he could stay alive with the ball, that a receiver is going to eventually get open. That's Caleb's system. That's not a system quarterback. That's his own thing that he do. But he can play in the system, and at times during the game, he's going to be within that system. But when it comes to timing and anticipation, that ain't Caleb's strength. Caleb's strength is stretching the defense to its limits by seeing how long can you cover, how long can you stay disciplined, how long can you stay in your gaps, how long can you stay in your zone. That's Caleb Williams' game. So anybody saying that Caleb Williams is a system quarterback, then that just let me know you ain't really watched the games. Like, you ain't watched the game, then that's okay. It's 100 and some college teams. You ain't gonna be able to watch every game, especially USC playing on that dog network, the Pac-12 network, and all the night games they had. I understand why y'all don't know this. But I'm here to let y'all know this. No, Caleb Williams is not a system quarterback. If he played within the system more, it probably would have been more efficient. But it would have been at sacrifice of the wild plays and of the big plays and of the plays that make the defense feel helpless. The defensive line like, man, we can't sack this dude. And the DBs is like, man, we can't cover for this long. That's Caleb greatness. So you got to live and die with Caleb, with his style. Or he got to find some type of balance to where it balance out towards more pros and less cons. Now, I'm not saying Caleb Williams is the GOAT or a generational quarterback, but best believe me, Caleb Williams is not a system quarterback. That's what he not. He backyard, I'ma hold this ball, I'ma stretch this defense till I break him. That's his game. So until then, y'all, it's Carter Sports. It's Trojan City. I just kept it a buck about Caleb. His weaknesses is just holding the ball too long, trying to make a big play, not making a simple play. He do opposite of what a system quarterback do. And it's a unbiased attention. Just watch the full games. But until then, Carter Sports, Trojan City, let's go.